Oh, hello. How are you guys doing? Well, I guess I'll give you a little demo on one of the Marshall in a Box pedals. This is the Catalinbread Dirty Little Secret MKIII. Lovely little pedal. I think all of you will really enjoy it. Sitting here near the fire, warm and toasty. It's cold out there today. To give you a little info on the Dirty Little Secret, I'm sure you guys have seen hundreds, if not thousands of videos already showing you about the dip switch on the inside and whatnot. You can run this pedal at 9 volts or 18 volts. What I did was buy a Dunlap 18 volt power supply for pedals just to give it that little bit of headroom. I really can't tell a big difference between the 9 volt operation and the 18 volt operation. There's so much to be said about this pedal. If you're on a budget like me, this is the only pedal I splurged for, $179 off Amazon. Maybe you can get them a little bit cheaper off eBay. But I wanted some good Marshall-y type tones for clean side and also the heavy overdrive, such as Zeppelin. You have a treble, middle, bass, master, and preamp. A lot of the settings, people tend to want to crank your bass knob all the way up and treble up. This pedal reacts just like an old super lead type amp. Most of the time you don't want your bass up too high, it gets a little bit too flubby. You want that smooth Marshall tone. Anyways, just turn your bass down a little bit. Just turn the knobs just like you would an amp to get the best sound for you. I like the middle close to noon, treble up to about 2 o'clock, and the bass sometimes noon, the bass sometimes about 10 o'clock. Your preamp will crank up your distortion, and then you have your master here. Well, I'm nice and warm now, warmed up. So let's give it a spin, shall we? And listen. A Gibson Les Paul Special. I have changed the back pickup to a DiMarzio type double humbucker, so that'll give you the humbucker tone. And then just the stock P90 right there. remember, if you roll down your guitar's volume, it cleans up rather nicely. Alright, I'm going to crank it all the way up for you. Turned the mids up a little bit for you at about 1 o'clock, and we'll see how that sounds. I've switched over to the super bass mode now. What you do is take off the 4 screws on the back, little dip switch in there, switch it over, there's your super bass mode. Now there's not so much overdrive when your preamp's at about noon. It still overdrives a little bit, and as it's lower it does clean up a lot more, but when you crank it all the way up you do get some cranked amp overdrive tones. So I'll play a little bit for you on this setting. Bass mode cranked up all the way on the preamp. Well, there you have it, the Catalinbread Dirty Little Secret. Hope you enjoyed it. I know on the film here it doesn't translate as well as in person, but with a good Fender 1960s cab you really get a lot of chunk out of it and a lot of tone too. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you like it, and if you want to, subscribe. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. It is what it is.